Okay, next practical is how you can create and read the partitions. So all you have to do is just right click on the in this computer. I have just one drive right now, fine. And let's say I want to create another drive. So go to the start button, right click on the computer, then you will see the option of manage, fine. And for this you should be the administrator. You should have the administrator rights for this. Once you get there in this computer management window, you can under the storage option you can see disk management. Double click on this and the disk management window will appear. And as you can see, there is only just one drive, C drive here, and I want to create another drive. So right click and click on the shrink volume. One, shrink volume option. Shrink means I'm going to reduce the size of this drive so that I can make another drive out of it, because the total space is limited and this is the maximum amount up to which you can shrink. Click on the shrink button and just mention the size in MBs, that how much the size you want to shrink of this drive, and you can how much size you want of another drive, fine. So I shrink 20 GB, around 20 GB, and this is now unallocated. Okay, I want to create a drive out of this. Right click and new simple volume, and then next, and mention the size in MB. You can keep the same if you want to use the entire unallocated space, and change it if you want to make it less. Next, choose your letter, drive letter, and whatever. And next is if you want to you can choose the second option if you want to mount it to some another folder. Normally our disks are in the my computer window, and if you want to keep it somewhere else, you can mount it somewhere else. Here you can choose the file system, and next is of course you can also choose your unit size. And you can change the name of your drive. Normally it's the volume, and you can change the name. And press after that, yeah, just press the next button. Okay, and you're done. Just it will take just few seconds for formatting. Okay, it's formatting, and okay, our drive is created with the name personal data and the letter C. You can see there are two drives now, fine. And let's say the next thing is if I want to delete the drive, maybe I want to merge the two drives into one, or I want to delete the drive, the K drive. Okay, so for that just steps are almost similar. Just right click on the computer and go to the manage option again, because it will be done in the disk management again. Okay, in again go to disk management. And earlier what we have done, we did shrinking. We reduced the size. This time the option is here you have to delete this drive. Question was we want to delete the drive. So right click and just click on delete volume, and it's asking your data will be lost. Do you want to continue this? Of course I want to delete the drive. Right now this is unallocated space, and if you want to increase the size of your C drive, now you're getting this option of extend. So click on the next option and just use the entire unallocated space, or mention your numbers there, and click on the finish button. And now you can see the size is again back to 40 GB, and you have got just one drive. Like, let me refresh it, and it's back to 40 GB. And this is how you delete and create the drives in your computer. Okay.